Okay, so we're going to be talking about throwing in staging and trend. So to start, throwing a ball or like a baseball is one of the more complex movements anyone can really do, especially learning it at a young age where it does have a lot of moving parts from your arms all the way down to your feet, and including stuff like, yeah, watching where you're throwing and knowing where you are in space. There are a bunch of different stagings that you can look at throwing. But for this, we're going to be looking at the five stages a boy can go through when learning to throw, and girls tend to go through the stages a lot differently and take a lot longer in comparison to get through the stages. So for stage one, this is characterized by kind of posterior to anterior movement with little to no movement of the feet or trunk, pretty much just all arm, or well, it's flexion of the trunk, but so just ball is propelled forward by extension of the arm and flexion of the trunk. Um, Stage two here, the performer will start to step forward with contralateral or ipsilateral. This is kind of where the kids like kind of start to jump when they throw the ball, and they get like a whole lot of body movement into throwing the ball. So stage three, the ball is kind of brought back. That's where you kind of start to like learn where like the arm placement and everything. Um, the foot extends forward almost normally, but it is the ipsilateral foot, but there is no trunk movement. It's just the forward movement of the arm and leg here. Stage four, the throw is contralateral now between the arm and leg, but there's still little to no trunk movement, resembling some of the earlier stages. Stage five, this is the more mature movement. This is kind of where you get the whole trunk rotation, the full arm back swing, um, flexion of the trunk, and contralateral step. I think apply to being an athletic trainer in the future. There's not really much I can do with it besides knowing some of the forces put on the body as kids are learning how to throw to kind of help me diagnose an injury or help prevent an injury in a kid that I know has like maybe a really weird throwing motion.